first KUGR Broadcast of the 2019-2020 school year.
Hey Alina, do you want to hear a joke?
Sure, Natalie.
Why didn't the mummy have any friends?
Why?
Because he was too wrapped up in himself.
You are so funny, Natalie. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Do you know what you want to be for Halloween this year?
Actually, I have no clue.
I don't know either.
Maybe we should ask someone.
I know exactly who we should ask. We should ask Alexa.
Great idea.
What? You guys don't know what you want to be for Halloween? It only comes around once a year and it's almost here. Let's go ask some of the people around the school what they're going to be for Halloween, and I have a treat for them.
Coach Knott and Coach Barnett and I have talked about dressing up like the Golden Girls.
A skeleton with a trumpet.
I'm going to be a Joker.
Be with a group of people, and I'm going to be an M&M.
Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
A football player.
I will be myself.
Those costume ideas were so good. But what if you don't have a costume? Well, then here are some simple ideas for you. Here's Alina showing us her Visco Girl costume.
And a oops.
Here comes Emma modeling her beautiful carrot costume.
I'm a carrot.
And this is Natalie showing off her e-girl costume. Those are some amazing costume ideas that you can do for Halloween. I really hope that helps Alina and Natalie. Back to you.
Alexa had some great costume ideas. I like the ones we are wearing right now.
I know, they're so cool. Speaking of Halloween, it's like such a random holiday. I wonder how it came to be.
I think Emma and Caitlin are doing research about Halloween. We should go ask them. Thanks guys, the history of Halloween is really interesting.
It all started in what is now known as Ireland.
The Celts, who lived almost 2,000 years ago, thought that as summer came to an end, the barrier between our world and the worlds of ghosts got really thin.
They created Halloween to be able to scare off all those ghosts and spirits.
Instead of jack-o'-lanterns, they created huge bonfires.
In times of Christ, they celebrated it before All Saints' Day. Immigrants from Ireland brought it to America. In the 1900s, they finally started making Halloween props and costumes and all that stuff.
It wasn't until the 1920s, during the Great Depression, that adults created trick-or-treating to keep kids out of trouble.
I guess it just stuck.
Well, that's the history of Halloween. Back to you!
Wow, I never knew that the history of Halloween was so interesting.
You know what else is interesting? Our KUGR sports. We are doing so well this year.
Let's go to Avi and Leo to check out some sports highlights from this season.
I am Leo.
And this is Avi.
We are here to talk sports. Football season has just ended with a great season. Here are some highlights. This month is Breast Cancer Month for the ones who have to fight breast cancer. Our cheerleaders supported it by wearing pink socks, and pink is to represent breast cancer.
Volleyball also has finished this season. Here are some highlights. Volleyball had a pep rally for the Clark Cougars to support them in the upcoming games.
Clark KUGR's Broadcast. Back to you, Natalie and Alina.
Cougars are doing so good this year in sports.
After a long season like that, Halloween is just around the corner. I can't wait to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, me too. Except on Halloween night, there's so many people walking around and so much to do.
I heard Nicole had some safety tips on how to stay safe on Halloween night.
Let's go to her.
What up, girls, guys, and ghouls? Today is finally Halloween, which means treats and sweet times with friends. However, this also means some dangers might arise when you're out trick-or-treating, so here are some nifty tips to stay safe during All Hallows Eve. Number 1, travel with a buddy. The chance that you can get hurt or even kidnapped is pretty high on these types of nights, since you're literally taking candy from a stranger. Make sure to stick close to at least one person, like your buddy or your parent. If you're traveling with a group, make sure to stay together so that you won't get lost. Nobody wants to be alone on a night about scary things.
Number 2, check your food.
Before you absorb all of your sweets in one go, check out if there's anything that isn't supposed to be in there. Over the years, there's been a quite noticeable influx of things like razor blades, needles, pins, and many other things that definitely aren't supposed to be in a candy bar. Number 3, pay attention to your surroundings. It's Halloween, an event that surrounds ghosts, monsters, and maybe most importantly, nighttime. So, when you see a super rad house across the street, make sure to pay attention to your surroundings so that your costume won't turn into a pancake. Also, teachers, maybe slow down so no rogue kids meet your car.
Number 4, security.
This goes out to both people who buy their costumes from stores or just make them from scratch. Check out if your suit has any rips, tears, or anything of the sort, because it would really suck if your costume just fell apart when you're trick-or-treating. Number 5, spend time with your friends. Halloween isn't only about stealing 15 pieces of candy from the Take One bowl, it's about spending time with your pals. So maybe come together and jot down a list of places you want to go to. Frisco Square usually hosts a super fun event just for Halloween, so maybe add that to your list. Those are some tricks to have a safe and spooky time. Happy Halloween, Cougars!
Back to you, Natalie and Alina.
Do you feel any better about Halloween night now that you know some safety tips? Actually, I do. I can go outside and enjoy my night. Oh, and have you seen what they're doing in Skills for Living? I have. Our students are doing so well in hand sewing monsters this year. Let's go take a look at them.
Hey, it's Rachel here. Skills for Living is having a great time making some characters. They come in all shapes and sizes. They use multiple nifty and thrifty sewing supplies to make these amazing crafts. These include needles, threads, belts, scissors, and other spectacular items that are used to make these special characters awesome. Look as the Skills for Living students gather their materials. At this moment, they're beautifying their characters. Looking pretty charming. I really love how the students show their creative side. Now they're putting in the magical fluff that makes their characters come alive. Look at these incredible finished products. Now I'm going to send this segment back to our wonderful anchors.
Wow, Clark students are so talented. For real. I wonder what we're doing next week for Skills for Living. Speaking of next week, I still don't know where I'm going to Cougar Den. No worries, you could just come to Hot Topic Tuesday with me. What's Hot Topic Tuesday? It's when the counselors get together and teach the students new things about Clark Middle School. That sounds like so much fun. How do I sign up? I actually don't know. Let's go ask Leia.
Hot Topic. Where is it? When is it? What is it? Let's go find out all about Hot Topic, the latest trend in Cougar Den.
So we're talking about the purpose of Hot Topics today, and our main goal for having Hot Topics is to help students connect with other middle schoolers. The requirements to join a session of Hot Topics is just to sign in using the QR code that's posted outside our offices and in the cafeteria and around the building. You have to be passing all of your core classes, and you have to have no other responsibilities for Cougar Den on that day.
Some of the topics that we have talked about are stress. We're going to talk about conflict next week, and then the week after that we're going to talk about positive self-talk. So we'll be continuing with new topics each week.
That's all about Hot Topic today, Cougars. This is Leia Joseph. Throwing it back to Alina and Natalie in the studio. I can't wait to sign up. Me too. Well, that's all we have for today, Cougars. I'm Natalie. And I'm Alina. Thanks for watching the KUGR Broadcast, and have a haunted Halloween!